Hi, it's Roger here, and I'd like to welcome you to the 10 times your impact microdegree. So over the next 14 days, 14 steps, we're going to see what does it take to 10 times your income, 10 times your impact. I'm really excited by this, and I'm super excited that you're on board as well, because this is an opportunity for us all to collectively play the world game together. So all I'm going to do on this video right now is just give you the key steps of what's coming. And then off the back of that, you can get ready for this micro degree. And then as you come on board and take each of these different steps, you'll be in there playing the world game as well. And then I'm going to tell you a little story at the end, which I hope will inspire you to make sure that you keep playing this all the way through the entire period we're going to be running the world game as well. So first of all, what happens during the next 14 days? Every day, we're going to be releasing a new step in the micro degree. And you get the opportunity every day to be able to go in there and work together with everyone else, leave your comments, get your learning, and then step on to the next step as well. For the first 7 days, it's going to be all about setting yourself up for the game. It's getting ready, right? So the whole first part about getting set up is making sure that you're setting your goals. And don't worry if in the first 7 days you're still not sure how you're going to make it work, because in the first 7 days you're able to just dream bigger and say, here's where I actually aim to be in my income, here's where I aim to be in my impact, deciding exactly what that's going to look like within Genius U, getting connected into all the right circles, getting yourself set up for the game. And that's going to happen in the first 7 days, which is then going to lead to the next 7 days, by which you already would have connected to many different people who are also on this micro degree as well. You already would have got like the hang of all the different components that actually make up the game. And then for the next 7 days, we get to get set for the game itself. We actually get to learn all about where you're at right now, what level of business you're at, how to lift yourself up to that next level, which is 10 times the level. We're going to be using the impact meter to do this. We're going to combine that with other tools that you're going to find in Genius U, which includes your genius, it includes your purpose, it includes your passions. And so you're going to be able to see exactly what those next steps are going to be and who you can actually collaborate with to play the game with as well. And then after the 14 days, we're already ready to go. We're going to be having a running start into the world game, where we're going to be playing for 6 months with a regular update every single week as to how everyone's doing, exactly how the rankings are going by city, how the rankings are going by individual, how the rankings are going by different United Nations global goals, and how we're making an impact in every one of these areas, while also seeing people's income grow and their effectiveness within their business grow as well. So we're going to see all of that walk through the next 14 days and then lead that into a 6-month program, which is going to end on the 10th of December. That is the 70th anniversary of the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. It's been one generation that we've actually seen ourselves as a global humanity, and we're going to be celebrating that, having gone through the first game in what I believe is going to be an increasing everyday spiral and every year spiral of games over 12 years that takes us to 2030. 2030 is the goal date when we would have achieved all of the 70 United Nations global goals. So think about that. We have got T-12, countdown has started, and every single year we're going to be playing the game bigger and better. And you happen to be here on year number 1. So that's going to be the plan of where we're going. And we're going to be able to track this, we're going to see it, and you're going to be able to connect with people in every country that people are playing the game on, collaborating, competing together. What I want to share with you as you're getting ready for this game and getting ready to set is you can already be posting a message down below just to say hi, tell people where you're from so we can see that you're here and you're ready to play. And that kind of brings me on to that final part, which was the story. It's very interesting. I met just in this last month Deepak Chopra, who is someone who I've known for many years, and we were speaking together in Prague in the Czech Republic. And it reminded me about the very first time that I met him, and he told a story. And he told a story about a butterfly. And he said that the whole way that the biology of a butterfly actually gets created is so interesting, because when the caterpillar is a caterpillar, it has no idea it's going to turn into a butterfly. And as it kind of consumes and consumes and gets fatter and fatter, and then eventually turns into a chrysalis, it has no idea that it's actually no longer even a caterpillar. But while it's in the chrysalis, something magical starts to happen. In fact, in the cells of the caterpillar, they start moving around in such a way that it creates this kind of like primordial soup where new cells start showing up, which are called imaginal cells. This is the biological name for them. An imaginal cell is actually something which then triggers a shift in the other cells. So you might have something which used to be the leg of a caterpillar, which now becomes the antenna of the butterfly. You might have another cell that was like the stomach of the caterpillar, which now becomes part of the wings. And every one cell has no idea what is going to be the cell it's going to turn into. But each one of them just transforms one by one. It's the imaginal cells which actually are the ones that are actually creating these triggers and making them happen. I truly believe that we are living in a world today where we are going through a similar metamorphosis, where there's so much of our society and so much about the way that we're being that is just kind of starting to consume itself, where everything is just being overfed. And there are entrepreneurs out there who are the imaginal cells of this new transformation. People like you and me who are actually out there knowing that there's this job that we have to do, which is just continuing to ignite the genius of others. And as we're doing that, that others may have no idea exactly what part of the new butterfly they're going to be. But by us all collectively simply working together through this cocoon, through this transformation, that the butterfly will emerge. And I really believe that the world game and what we're playing is part of that transformational process. So don't worry for a moment if you're not exactly sure how to get things done, of exactly who's going to be the one that's going to work with you. Just come in and play the game. And through that knowing that that butterfly will appear, that we collectively together have the ability to transform this world, that we're the ones that we've been waiting for, that by having that, just knowing that that's going to be the case, you let everything else take its path. So with that being said, I'm super inspired that you're here playing this game. I hope you're equally inspired being part of it as well. Drop a note below as to who you are and where you're at in the world right now. And then I look forward to playing the game with you.